How did that even happen? Hi. Oh my gosh, I was like scrambling because I was working on something else. And hi. How are we? And I didn't even realize what time it was. That's okay, because we're here. We're here. But I did think, you know, since it's like Thanksgiving week, that we should do something special today. So I wanted to do maybe like, you know, grounding into our ancestors, getting some messages for like what we need to be grateful for, but also just anything like we're missing. Because I think a lot of times we just go through life so quickly that we miss stuff, you know. I have to pull this up on my computer too, because the comments again are like weird and delayed. Da-da-da. Okay, yes, I can see. Sweet. Okay, so how are we? I'm going to see which decks I'm drawn to. I have like a million, you know. And I have another fun one of my skits, like the, you know, ego inner child. Well, we're bringing an inner child. You haven't met inner child yet. So keep an eye out for that short. That's going to be coming soon. But we'll get this all set up. Wait for a few more people to hopefully pop in. I know it's a busy week. You know, and also just kind of hectic too. And I get it. Pressure, family, things like that. So, everyone can ask their questions. You can also just ask for like a random oracle card pull if you want. Because like I said, I have all of these oracle decks. I don't even know what's in all of these. So like we'll just have random kind of pulls. It'll be really fun. And see like what spirit is drawing us towards, you know? Also, you do have to be a subscriber to ask a question. So make sure that you are subscribing, and then you will be able to type. All right. Everything looks good. Good to go. Sweet. You know, like I was, oh, hi, Lisa. Welcome in. You can ask me a question if you want. Hi, Sunshine. I am well. Well, I was just gonna say, like, I don't know, some of you were here last week and I said I was sick. Like, I'm still sick. I don't know what the hell's going on. So annoying. So I have, didn't I bring up my cough drops? Did I not bring up my cough? You guys, I had them in my hand. Am I losing it? Probably. I don't know where they would be. Okay. Are you guys traveling for Thanksgiving? I may have to like go get my cough drops. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I don't know what's going on, if it's the weather, but I swear I've been sick for like 3 weeks. Yes, I am traveling. We are driving to my mother-in-law's so I can just kick back and I don't have to make any food. So that's nice. But I have been getting my Christmas shopping done. Online, of course, because I don't, you know, like to leave the house. Okay, I'm going to first cleanse our main deck, okay? But all the decks, because today we're gonna do something special and pull maybe from like several oracle decks and see what messages come through from our guides and our highest self and our spirit. So we cleanse all of these decks, setting them to a neutral energy, allowing any messages that need to come through for these lovely, lovely humans to hear via me. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so just ask your questions, and then if I like miss a question, you guys can just obviously re-ask it in the chat. And because I always pull it up, like the phone, I don't know, it's like they disappear or something. I don't get it. So I have to make sure that I have it here too, just so I don't miss you guys. And for those of you who are new, Vicks rub. Yeah, I do have some like organic rub stuff. I didn't put it on last night, but I went in my bathroom and I just put my shower, like, because I couldn't breathe like at midnight, and I put my shower on high and I just sat in there like steaming it up, you know, and taking deep breaths. That helped. And then I really believe in oil of oregano. Oil of oregano is a natural like detoxifier and antibiotic, so it clears everything out. But I don't know, like this is something more, I think it's like hormonal, because I'm an old lady. Oh no. All right, I'm pulling out like millions of decks, peeps. We're just gonna go decks on decks on decks. Okay. Two. Yeah, okay. All right, I may have to pull another one, but okay. It just feels like drawn to. It's raining here in Ohio. And let me know where you guys are from too. All right, let's go up to the top here. Take a sip. My Natalia. My Natalia. All right, lovely, lovely, lovely. What does Spirit want you to know? So I'm gonna like frame everything around kind of gratitude and things that we may be missing, you know, like that are right in front of us. So we're gonna kind of do a general here, like what does Spirit want you to know, Natalia, but also maybe like blessings ahead. I feel like that. So we'll switch it up depending on like what my highest self. Anybody who's new here, I'm an intuitive oracle deck reader. I also read tarot, but I am going to mix it up today, and we're going to have like a few different decks, and I'm going to answer your questions. I can also just do general, but I wanted to just kind of like, as we enter, you know, from here through the end of the year, we know it's just like a roller coaster. It's like, and it's over. You know, like all of a sudden it's gonna be New Year's, you know. I cannot believe it's November, and the end of November for that matter. It's insane. So Natalia, my beautiful Natalia. Thank you all for being here though with me. What do your guides want you to know? General messaging for Natalia. Pull. Do some angel cards. Blessings are ahead for Natalia. All right, Natalia. So right off the bat, for what your guides want you to know, they're saying that you are not grounded. I feel like we've had this card for you before. So you're not doing your grounding work. You're not rooting into the earth and really trying to stay focused and in the present. You're still like spiraling, okay? Also, we have the strength and luster card. So right now, just so you know, what your guides want you to know is that your ancestors, and this is always strong usually around like Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays, your ancestors are trying to build you up right now. They are trying to reach you. They are trying to have you through dreams. So your ancestors are trying to communicate via dreams. Also, birds. If you've been seeing specific birds around you a lot, start to like really pay attention. And a lot of times like people are like, okay, so what? Like I noticed a bird. What is the message? But they're trying to get your attention. And they're trying to get you to tap into your intuition, and they're trying to get you to ground into the earth, because then you will be able to have that intuitive messaging that they're trying to kind of guide you right now. Because there are some things that it seems like you are overly concerned about, that you don't need to be concerned about, things that are kind of like sloughing out of your life, but you seem to be hyper focused on those things. And for things that you will have like soon to be grateful for, I have a happy home card. So I don't know if like right now there is maybe dysfunction in the home or whatnot, or if maybe you are trying to find a home, maybe you're trying to move, maybe you're trying to get an apartment or anything like that. But there's like this settled, grounded energy ahead for you, and they want you to know like that's on its way. Also, we do have soulmating cards. So like what they're trying to do is get you on the path to have real connections, not just romantically, but also friendship wise. Some real people in your life. There's some fake people around you that are kind of a little bit toxic energy. So when I said like the sloughing, the cleaning out, that they want you to really start paying attention to the cues around you and the messaging in your dreams. And they're trying to get you to like this place of stability, warmth, cozy home, like that kind of a feeling, like safety. I hope that helps. All right. Another sip. Sorry. I don't know. I'm going to be sick forever, apparently. Next. So again, if you're just joining, you can ask a question, anything that you want. I have my oracle deck that I've designed myself. Yeah, the fake friends, that toxicity. But you aren't grounding. I want you to ground, okay? Take some deep breaths into the belly. Send your energy down into the earth. Ground into that earth, okay? Yeah. Yeah. People who like kind of like feed off of you, So, ooh, cringe questions. I love cringe questions. We got some deep questions for sure last time. All right, I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody, so I'm going to go back up to the top. So we got Natalia. I hope that helps, my love. Then, wait, I feel like I missed something. Oh, okay, sunshine. What's coming towards you? That's what I was missing. All right. You're very welcome. All right, sunshine. So what is coming towards our lovely sunshine? What is ahead? End of the year kind of thing. What do your guides want you to know? What do your guides want you to know? And if you guys want to share this live right now, that would be helpful. Tell your friends to pop on and get some free advice before the holidays. Okay. What's coming towards you? All right, sunshine. So right now, ooh, this just literally jumped across the thing. Okay, well, we'll look at this too. All right, so sunshine. What is coming towards you is a interesting. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so you've been very much trying to like find yourself, find direction. I feel like there's been like a lot of questioning all of the things that you've achieved and the direction you're going. There's also been some health issues this year that you've had. I feel like maybe even like a lot of fatigue, a lot of just feeling like you just don't have the energy for it anymore, you know? Your guides are saying that there's healing ahead, that you are going to be feeling a lot stronger in 2026. And the reason that you kind of like had this kind of fatigue and stuff is because they wanted you to take a little bit of downtime. They wanted you to really go inward and question where you're at right now, like question all of these all the people around you and what you're doing everywhere. Yeah, so like that anxiety that comes in and stuff, that's like also like kind of crippling the health. So what's ahead is that is very helpful. There's a few like things coming out that are very interesting. So I do have this kind of negative male influence, and I'm feeling almost like it is a breakup coming, like a breakup of some sort. I don't know if you're currently dating someone or married, but there is a negative male energy. And I mean, I suppose it could be like a business partner that you're but it would have to be like not just like a regular boss, but like somebody that you are definitely intertwined with, someone that you are cutting ties with, someone that's kind of toxic to you. So I have, yeah, this person that kind of leads you towards bad judgment, negative energy. And then the card that like flew out at me, it was interesting because this card is construction. So construction, builder, architect, carpenter. So I feel like either the person you're with is in this type of work, this manual labor type of work, and you are going to be leaving them, or this type of person could be coming towards you when you leave this other person, because I do also have this love partnerships card upside down, which means that you're moving out of a relationship. So this even could already have kind of started happening, this leaving this person, this separation. But like, that's so interesting that one flew across. I'm going to see. Let me know if, like, you don't have to tell me details, but let me know if that even makes sense. Because it's like when there's like a kind of out of the box one, they could be trying to tell me something totally different, and I'm trying to decipher. All my messages come in like pictures, so it's like playing a game, you know, and trying to figure out like your life. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely this moving towards like your messaging for what your guides really want you to know, that the focus is kind of moving into the end of the year, beginning of the year, is your purpose, your highest purpose. I feel like there's going to be a lot of change for you coming up. It already, I know, has felt it's already felt like kind of unstable for you in a lot of ways, and you've been craving that stability. And I think that that's what they're saying, is that that's what this is moving towards. you're kind of going to be stepping into finally prana, your life force breath. So like your natural flow and rhythm of things, and kind of more your authentic truth. Do you know the person though, that this, because this card that flew out, this negative male influence, that you are either moving away from, and then like, does the builder construction thing make sense? Because that flew at me. And if there's nobody like that, maybe you break up with the other person, and that person's coming into your life because you asked specifically like what was ahead for you, what's coming towards you. But let me know if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So, it's showing me, yes, you're trying to mend things with your ex of 18 years. Oh, no, sorry, you're a different person. It could be my kid's father. We don't talk much. Me and my son have been having disagreements. Okay. What is the, like, the construction, builder, architect, or I suppose like you could be going through like a remodel of some sort. Okay, because I feel like there's this energy around this this male influence that's very like stuck. Like they're very stuck, and they're trying to kind of take that out on you. Okay, then are you single? Okay, well, this is flying towards you. So I don't know, like, if maybe this could mean then, like, maybe you go to fix up your house. There's something like construction, a builder, an architect coming into your life. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. Like, literally, like, from across my desk, flew here. I don't know if you guys could like, saw it. Like, flew at me. So something with that, and not completely sure, but and it could even be, yeah, you start that and maybe your contractor, you guys fall in love or something. I don't know. But there's definitely some good things ahead, but I it's like they're cautioning this. Okay. All right, so whoever this, like the person with the that you need to kind of shed, that's kind of keeping you trapped, like a little bit in this stuck energy. This person is taking like all of their negativity out on you, that you need to shed this negative male energy. And whenever we have male energy, female energy, it could even be a female that's very like masculine type energy. So just like feeling into people's energy. So we all have female and masculine energy, right? And they're saying like this person definitely like controls your mind. So your heart will tell you one thing, and then they get in your head and kind of manipulate you. And that's actually contributing to kind of like the health stuff, to feeling exhausted, feeling all of this anxiousness. So we need to, I'm hearing boundaries with this person. And watching, you cannot fix this person. They have to fix themselves. They can't just dump everything on you and expect you to fix everything, because it feels very much like your guides are trying to kind of get you set up with stability, a foundation. And I feel like that not only plays into the construction, but also there is something with that, either, yeah, like a big house renovation, but then it came out with love and partnerships. So something around that. Be on the lookout. I'd be so curious to know how that plays out. Yeah, if you fall in love with an architect or something, you better come back and Tell me. It'd be exciting. But yeah, I hope that helps. Oh, you know who it is. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. So, that is you, my lovely sunshine. All right. So next, we've got okay, Jesse. I thought that I saw something from Sharpshooter, but if I missed your question, anybody rewrite it, please. Okay. Jesse. All right. So Jason, always in my heart and mind, despite attempts to move on. I believe our relationship is divinely guided as various events happened for us since we met. I wonder if this is Delulu or not Delulu. Okay. You know, I used to know someone named Delu. So at first I thought you were talking about them. It'd be crazy. All right. So for Jesse, for my little sprinkle, Jesse, let's look at Jesse and Jason. Jesse and Jason. So right away, just for FYI, Jesse, the number 33 is coming out to me. So I don't know if that is a significant number for you or them, or I don't know, 33. Or maybe you're just supposed to, it could be an angel number that you're supposed to be on the lookout for, kind of Trinity. I don't know, 33. So I can keep. Don't be embarrassed. We're all soul family here. All right, my darling. Jesse and Jason. Jesse and Jason. All right, Jess. So, anybody can ask a question, drop it in. If I miss it, just I'll go back and, or retype it is what I meant. But I try to keep up with these. Does it like start deleting them? Okay. Absolutely. I would love to pull for you, darling. All right, so Jason and Jesse. All right, so right away I asked like about you specifically, Jesse. So right now I'm getting the Craving More card. So this card is very much about stepping into who you are and understanding what you want. So it's like from a soul level, your soul is like trying to like pull in what makes you satiated, what is yummy, what like, you know, you really want to like everything, you want everything to be like super colorful, you know, so not blah, mundane, or settle. You don't want to settle, right? You want passion and things like that. Passion in your job, passion in your relationship, all of those things. But there is this kind of self-sabotage thing happening with you. There's this fear of failure. So it's like you are getting this fire stirring up inside of you, and you're being kind of pushed to make jumps, yet you're afraid of what might happen. So you're being very cautious, even though like your guides are kind of like trying to push you. And then on the side of Jason, I see that he is very much, he's kind of gone through his own big change, actually. Has recently kind of gone through a big soul shift himself and kind of discovering what he wants and where he's moving towards. And he's in this space of like having faith in what's ahead. And he's very optimistic. I'm like liking the vibes of Jason. And for you two together, I got the heart card. So heart chakra. So I do feel like there is love here, definitely. And it looks like it's kind of like, I feel like he has no idea you even feel this way. Like, it's all in your head. Like you're sabotaging it before even like going there. Because we're getting like, you know, shine your inner light brightly. So I feel like you just need to step into this, feeling that's like rising up from within you and put it out there. Just put it out there, right? Step into that authentic truth of what you want, because yeah, you need to get out of this battle of head and heart. You're in a dance, of the head and heart. So like you feel like you want to do something and you want to go forward, and then it's like your head gets in the way. It's like, no, like I don't know, like I'm probably just, I'm wrong, and I'm reading into things, but your guides are saying you're not. So do it, go for it, push forward. I like it. Okay, move forward, my angel. I hope that helps. Okay, going up. Let's see. Oh, boo, boo, boo. This is hard to read all these. Okay. Next one I'm seeing is Amy. And again, if I missed you, just rewrite it, okay? You've been thinking about the number 33. Oh, I just saw that. Yeah, that number like popped into my head. All right, so Amy, you're still here. Should you reach out to your ex-boyfriend, or will he reach out to you? Because then okay, so I found out that my boyfriend of 4 years had been cheating on me and a lot of horrible things for revenge, because I told a girl he is cheating on me with, and I was his girlfriend. Long story short, he's pure evil. I just broke up with him and heard my ex-boyfriend from years ago is interested again, the construction worker. Did you, were you on here when the construction card flew across the thing? Because that's like kind of weird. Could be that it popped out for you. That's the only problem. Like someone was asking me, they're like, is it hard to like read on these group things? And I'm like, no. I try to like focus the energy. The only thing that can happen is like if one person's energy is really strong and maybe like your guides are really pushy, that they might push something out to me, and I think it's for someone else. But so, you know, I always like with these, and obviously like you guys aren't paying for these, and it's just, you know, I'm trying to like give guidance. I always follow like your intuition if something resonates, you know. Doing the best I can with the people on here, you know. All right, my lovely Amy. So let's see. I want to look at what you're at, Amy. I'm reaching out. I'm grabbing another deck. No. Okay. I just wanted to do another one for you too. Okay. But that's what I said we're going to do today. We're going to like get debt crazy. Oh, look. And then a sticker came out for you. A crystal skull. That's for you. Okay. All right. So first off, Amy. There is, like, your guides are acknowledging that you are a little bit spiraling a little bit in your mind. Like, you know, reading into things, kind of getting carried away. So like you're a little bit head in the clouds. They're wanting you to like connect with the earth, ground down, take a pause before we get into like everything for you. It seems like there's been a lot going on, you know, so it's kind of been sending you on a little bit of a spiral. Yeah, so I'm there is like a big reset happening for you right now. So these cards are so pretty. I have Electra. So this is the Lost Star. But she has a rebirth happening. So there's been, your guides are kind of giving you this message that even though like some dark stuff's gone down, that light is going to come through, that light is ahead, light is on the horizon. For Jason, I feel like he's kind of like, I'm not Jason. Sorry, that was the last person. Hold on. For the person reaching out to you, your ex-boyfriend, you didn't give me a name. For your ex-boyfriend, I feel like he is not in the best space either. He's also kind of ungrounded, not really in a good flow in his life. Yeah, he's not, I don't know. He's not going to be very, like the wellness card came out, sideways. So like like he needs to do some work on himself. You did? Yeah, it's like, and then create space. So it's like he's actually trying to create some space, rather than reconnect. But I also feel like he's kind of in a dance with his head and his heart. Like, he wants, he's trying to be level-headed about you. Like, yeah, they're saying like you did a number on him, you know? So he's a little bit, I don't know, he needs some healing, you know what I mean? Still. And, oh, interesting. All right. So again, like this Electra goddess is coming out again for you. The shining star glow. So I think that what is like kind of being pushed here is that this person just broke your heart, like, you know, cheated on you. You've been spiraling. Your ex felt very safe for you, and your ex was much better to you. So you're kind of like reflecting. You're reflecting on these relationships that you had in the past, and what that is doing for you is it's evaluating your deal breakers so that you can have a successful relationship in the future. It's not necessarily about your ex. I'm not closing the door on that completely there, because it would depend on different timelines, like if he does the work on himself and if you do the work on yourself. But right now you need to be focused on how amazing you are. This recent ex-boyfriend that cheated on you has dimmed your light. And we want you to step back into that goddess light, because when in this dim light, you're just going to attract more men like him that cheated on you, because they you know, it's like they're like predators. They see people when they've been recently hurt. So we want you to shine again so that you can be the goddess that you are and attract the right people inward. Okay. So that's what I'm going to. I know it's not like exactly what you asked, but that's what your guides want you to focus on. So I have to kind of just leave you there. And I don't see anything wrong with maybe like still connecting with your ex from 5 years ago, but do it mindfully, where you're not, you know, having a glass of wine at night and then you text him about old times, because I feel like he needs to heal a little bit, because I do, like, I get the sense that, like, yeah, he was very much, like, you're kind of the one that got away. He was very much in love with you. You know? Okay. Well, yeah, but you know what I mean. Good, so staying grounded. But, you know, like, but at night when we get in that kind of space, we're like, oh, you know, I'm gonna throw a text. Yeah, I think that's okay to friend request, but I just, again, tune into your heart and see, like, if it feels right and if it feels healing, and if it feels, but also don't say that, like, don't say you don't want to blow it, because don't put all your eggs in one basket. You're a phenomenal goddess. You just need to step back into that goddess light. Like, there's a million fish in the sea. So don't, you're never going to blow it. As long as you shine your radiant, amazing self, you're going to find the perfect person to be with. Okay. So focus on that. Focus on you, what is going to make you feel your best and completely shine. Okay. I don't want you to focus on someone else. The eggs are not in their baskets. It's in yours. You know, you make the call. Okay? Because I thought yes. If I miss anything, just pop it in. Next. I hope that helps though. Lovely. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, so I'm going to probably miss stuff, guys. So, if I missed you, just retype it, okay? But I do see your question, Latoya. I'll go to you next. Has someone tried having any type of work done on me? If so, possible zodiac signs of the person. Any type of work done on you? Okay, so you're like feeling like people are almost like you're worried that someone's attacking you, like attacking your energy, right? And I feel like I'm getting a lot of water sign from you, but then I'm seeing fire sign. So Scorpio. Let's see. What's going on with Latoya? What's going on with Latoya? Okay. I do have her. Let's pull out our astro cards. Okay, so Well, do you know a person with that sign? Why are you specifically asking for like their sign? Yeah, okay. Well, all right, so there is a lot of like change happening for you. Okay, so I do see there's a lot of like opposition happening right now. So kind of like tension being around you. And I think that this is a combo of you and like a little bit trying to micromanage your life, but also fighting change. Like okay, did something happen? Oh wow, change. Okay, so recently, like, was there a big change that you were being pushed towards? Maybe something with schooling or getting some sort of certification of some kind, some sort of something that you were going to, like a course you were going to do or something like that. Does that make sense? But you didn't. Because of another opportunity that came up. Like you went down a different path. Does that make sense? Because like that's the direction they're starting me down. So like does that, do you know what I'm talking about? Because I don't know. Are you still there, darling? Latoya? Ask the cards if so what? About the Scorpio guy? I'm just not clear on what you're asking. So is there nothing with like schooling, someone trying to do work on you? Have you done protection around yourself? No one can touch you if you lock down your energy. But like, was there some sort of, this year, like, were you supposed to go to school? Were you supposed to get certified in something? Because I feel like this is maybe giving clarity around this person. Or like you went to school with the Scorpio guy. Or no. Okay. I don't know what they're trying to say then. Something around... Okay. This seems like a very tangled web. So there's something with a big change that they're trying to get me to acknowledge that happened this year, okay? A really big change that kind of started you feeling like you couldn't get out of this kind of heavy energy, I guess. And I'm just trying to pinpoint when that was. Like this knowledge journey change, big opportunity that came up. And then also, okay, so the answer is not in the astrology. Yeah, I do have a lot of like negative people around you, negative female energy, negative male energy. Yeah, like your guides right now are kind of feeling like they're not getting through to you. Your guides are feeling like they are trying to talk to you and trying to help, but you're not receptive to the messaging that they're trying to give you. I don't think anybody is actively like doing any sort of spell work on you or anything like that. People can always send negative vibrations to us or think negative thoughts about us. But you have to lock down your own energy as well, and also cleanse and remember that nobody can affect your energy if you choose to have it just be of love and light, you know? Like every time you take a shower, think of, you know, I release anything negative stuck to me. I release anything that doesn't serve me, and like picture it pouring off your body, going down the drain. Okay. Okay. So yeah, like I think we need to ground and like figure out what we want. It's like this like all over the place energy, if that makes sense. Feeling stuck, but then feeling like you don't want to take the opportunities, feeling like you want to change, but you are resisting the change. Trying to find a solution when the energy that you actually need to work on in the solution is inside of you. It's not external. Does that make sense? I mean, with your questions, I can only, you know, like if people aren't like super specific, I can only go as deep as I'm understanding what they're trying to say. So, I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Maybe just be on the lookout for a big opportunity or schooling or something. But there's something with like a certification for you. There is something with that. I hope that helps. Okay. What have I missed? Robert, are you still here? Should you try to mend things with your ex of 18 years? Robert, are you still here? Robert. Hello. Okay, you're welcome. I hope that helps, sweetie. But do understand that you have the power with negativity, okay? To cleanse it out. do some protection work. I have, like on my channel, I have affirmations for protection and mantras, things like that. Go check those out. Okay. All right, I don't think Robert's here anymore. Is anybody else here that I missed your question? Otherwise, I'm going to do a general and wrap up here. I feel like it's just silence, speaking to the void. Yeah, shoot your questions. Hi, Lisa. I'm here to help. Yeah, go for it, Latoya. We will do some spirit of the animals for you too. Yeah, I'd rather, like, you know, do the one-on-one questions for those of you who took the time to be here, than just do the general that I could record later, you know. So go ahead and ask if you want. All right. Does anybody need the sign of a hummingbird? Yes, Lisa, you can get a pull for guidance. All right, Lisa, pull for guidance. Lisa, pull for guidance. Lisa. Guidance moving forward for Lisa. Guidance moving forward for Lisa. And there was just a hummingbird for somebody who maybe that's significant. That shot out. Okay. Probably ancestral. Okay. Lisa. All right, so my dear Lisa, right now you're doing some work to get yourself out of this space of feeling stuck. You've been feeling very trapped for the past few months, and like you antsy, like you want to change. Your guides are acknowledging that you have been grounding into that feeling and like kind of looking at why you feel that way, and working on this release of control. So trying not to control every single little thing, and more following the heart. And your guides want that very much for you. There is a lot of stuff going on in your love and partnership house right now. So it could be feeling stuck in that area specifically. As for your work and routine, I do see a shift coming in that for 2026. Do you have a birthday in early, like you're an early birthday, you know, January, February birthday? Or anniversary, if it is in the love house, if that's what it's speaking to. Because we're looking at right around that time. February, okay. So right around that time is when you're going to really get clear on this turbulence that's happening within your love and partnership house. So whether you're married, whether you're dating, that things have been kind of like rocky. I'm seeing a decision of things and a change happening in February around your birthday. But also something within work, because the work popped out as well, your work house. And while I don't feel like you're focused on the turbulence at work, it's more that part of you feeling stuck and uninspired is like doing the same thing that doesn't really inspire you day to day. So your guides are kind of trying to pull you out of what you're currently doing. And it looks like also in February, you're going to be presented with a new work opportunity as well. So some big change ahead for you. Daughter and self-employed. The relationship with your daughter is the one that's strained. Because I do have like a dominant male influence. Is she with someone that you don't like? Causes tension. Yeah, so it's possible that they're going to break up around February time period. Yeah, and then I'm getting Capricorn. So Capricorn energy, and kind of a new direction, either schooling or some sort of change for her as well, because that's been kind of like she's going to wake up in February. But also for you, like there's a big chance and opportunity happening for you coming up, like a big opportunity. So I don't know, like around, and since it used like opportunity for both instances, and you said you're self-employed, it could be something around that, like your business takes off, partnership, some sort of, I don't know, whatever you do, like a big like that. But yeah, that's going to very much there's going to be some good changes happening right around February, with all of that in your love partnership house and your work house. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's why I was getting your relationship. Okay. So then that makes sense, because that's your ex would still be in your partnership house, because you have to co-parent, right? And a change. So then I would think she'd be moving out around that time, and headed kind of on her own path, because we're seeing like this change in her path and direction, like kind of just getting clarity for herself. So she's just going through like some shifts, and I think that's coming out because it's weighing on you so heavily. But just stay positive. Yeah. For you as well, like this is actually affecting your health, like my health card. So as you like really start to focus more on yourself and releasing that kind of all of that stuff you're carrying for her, I feel like that is what's going to make room for your big opportunity and your focus to shift a little bit. And it's also going to help you feel better, healthier. Like you've been feeling very, very weighed down and very lethargic, and just like the anxiety, Yeah. You're very welcome. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's in a growing up phase, you know. I had the awakening card for her, so she's going to like she's gonna see the light. So just stay strong, keep like with this with things that you're saying. Um like stay strong in your message. Basically, okay, your guides just want you to hold space for her. Hold space and understand that you can't physically like go in and pull her and fix everything, but it's more just she knows that you're the stability, and she knows that you are but she's like kind of like rebelling against herself almost, you know, and in doing so, that's why she's like rebelling sort of against you and taking it out on you, because you two are very similar in a lot of ways. So you know that causes like the headbutting. Okay. All right. So thank you, you guys. I went a little bit over. I'm gonna go ahead and get off because I haven't been feeling well. Also, Latoya, I apologize that we didn't, Lisa got her question in before you. Try to pop on to the next live and I will get to you, my darling love. And everybody have a wonderful holiday and stay healthy, stay strong, and enjoy your loved ones. Thank you, everybody.